The new challenge series is called Summer Games. It's a bit different to the normal challenges. Let's talk about it and play some. Hey, I'm Mike. We've got a new challenge out at the moment. It's called Summer Games. It doesn't follow the normal pattern, so it's going to take a bit of explaining. And there's a couple of challenges I can play that will get us some rewards. So that's kind of cool. This is going to be a multi-part video series, I think. Probably 4 parts, I'm guessing. Maybe 3. We'll see how it goes. But I thought I'd better start this off because I've been opening a lot of packs recently. And that's not what I want this channel to be. That's not my thing. I open a lot of packs, but I don't want all the videos to be packs. So let's do some challenge stuff. First off, it's in 2 parts. It's in 2 parts, plus there's events. It's complicated. We have these challenges. I've done a couple. I'm halfway through the first one. I've done the second one. I'm halfway through the third one, etc. They will disappear after you've done them, so it's not easy for me to show. But I have a couple to do today, and they will get me a gold medal. That gold medal unlocks a Summer Games prizes ladder. As you can see, I have 3 already, which gets me somewhere along. There's some cars, there's some packs. I mean, there's some good packs. You can get carbon fibres out of this. And further up the ladder, later on in a couple of weeks, I guess, we'll be able to pick up an epic GMC Hummer, which is a good off-road car. A really good prize. And round 24 will get us a Dodge Charger Daytona Scat Pack. But it needs 24 of these challenges completed. 24 gold medals. And you get the gold medals, as I just said, from the challenges. Okay, got that bit? Right, so if we back out of this and go into events, there are events running in parallel. And those events give you the normal rewards. You can see I'm first place in this one. This is the second event. And this event gives out Summer Games points. Now these points are a collective thing over the whole series of events and will get you a position in a league table. It's not the normal league table, that's still running for the flags, etc, etc. This is a different league table. This is the Summer Games points league table. And I won yesterday's, I got first place, yesterday's event. I got 1,000 points, which is the most you can get legitimately yesterday. It puts me in joint first, technically. But there have been people that have played 2 events yesterday. Those people that level up. It's a whole thing. If you level up in RQ, you're under RQ 500. You level up, you get a duplicate event. You can play both. You get double rewards, effectively. Now, those people unfairly are being put at the top of the leaderboard. Now, it's a big debate on Discord. It's really made a bit of a mockery in my mind about a leaderboard. I don't want to get into it here. It doesn't matter in the end. It's going to knock a few people out of the top league, but that's the unfairness of how Hutch set these things up, unfortunately. But, getting back to the story, those points on that leaderboard, at the end of this whole process, after those 24 rounds for those gold coins and all the events have passed, there will be 4 extra rounds to play. And if you are in the top 10,000 players in that league table, you will be able to play round 1. If you're in the top 5,000 players in that league table, you will be able to play round 1 and 2. If you're in the top 2,500th positions in the league table, you can play the first 3 rounds. And if you're in the top 1,000th player positions in that league table, at the end, you will be able to play all 4 of the rounds for the big prize car. Not that Dodge. There is another big prize car in the Hall of Fame prizes. These are the 4 rounds that are unlocked by that league table. So if you are in that one of those brackets, you will get a number of reefs which will unlock these rounds. And the last round, if you're in the top 1,000 players in the game, in that league board, you will be able to play for the chance to win the Zenvo. It's an RQ 105 car. It could be really key. It's got a very low 0-60, very high top speed. Could be a great car, but only the top 1,000 players will be able to play for it. Now, it has been clarified by Hutch that it's not a cut-off, because as you saw in the league table, although I won my first event and got 1,000 points, lots of other people got 1,000 points. And in fact, the guy in 62nd place also had 1,000 points, and the guy in 200th place also had 1,000 points. So all of those people will be included in the top 1,000. It will be adjusted so that it flexes to more than 1,000. It is a convoluted process. It is a confusing process, and it is potentially not explained very well by Hutch or me, but hopefully you get the gist of it. In the long run, we've got the potential to play for 2 legendary cars and a great epic. But that all seems like quite a long way in the future. I've played a couple of these rounds, I've got a couple of coins, but we have a couple more rounds we can play. These are 10 rounds a day. They've all unlocked at the same time, which is kind of cool. But they are relatively easy challenges, not as easily as those stupid Rivals challenges we've just done, but let's play them and see how easy they are. I don't mind easy challenges, don't get me wrong. I hope the previous video you saw with me moaning about the Rivals challenges, you didn't think I don't like free stuff. Everyone likes free stuff, but it seems like a lot of work to get to free stuff when they could just give you the free stuff. You know what I mean? It's silly putting slick tyre cars on ice tracks and stuff, and then we just put any old common on there and beat it. It's a silly thing. This, however, does look a little bit like the same sort of thing, but we don't have any all-surface tyre cars and we don't have any off-road cars, so we're just going to have to go with standard tyre cars and hope that they do beat the opposition all the way through all 10 rounds. The first few challenges weren't that difficult. They are, as I say, more of a challenge than those rival things, so it's more interesting. But as you can see, that was a DNF, so 814 points is a big win. They're not that challenging, but I don't mind that. Don't get me wrong, I don't mind something that's relatively easy. I just don't want stupid things particularly. Okay, here we go anyway, that's the rant over. I don't do rants, so that's not a rant, that was a conversation. Okay? Right, 441. The good thing about this is it's gaining a load of cash because I've burnt through cash. I've been opening ceramics with cash for the last couple of weeks. I've opened quite a few off camera, to be fair. You haven't seen all the dross that I've opened, but I can't make videos about every ceramic I open. Sometimes I just open 3 in a row, get 3 super rares, and they get sold straight away. But yeah, I'm not in the business of making videos of that kind of rubbish. Okay, so that's another DNF, but we're both DNFing, so that's okay. Let's see what the points are. 428, good. So we're rocking through this. If we can get to the end of this, which I'm not seeing a problem unless it ramps up really hard, I will claim the couple of first prize cars and some packs, and we'll open them at the end of the video. Okay, 655, there's more cash. As I say, the cash is very welcome. See if we can increase that. We've got plenty of RQ. Let's get something, because I'm worried about the drags. We keep getting drag tracks, and I'm worried that, well, it's a quarter-mile drag on ice, so it wouldn't be a problem. But, you know what I mean, the longer drags, the performance tyre cars will catch up with the standard tyre cars. Okay, there's a couple of DNFs. So another win. So we've got 3 more to go to get this gold coin. Yeah, see, half a mile, that Porsche could probably catch up on half a mile after his wheel spit out on that final track. That was just a win, and that's a slick tyre car. Okay, 489. Right, 2 more to go. I never really watched Forest Road, I don't know how far it goes. Into the forest, but okay, so that was a good win anyway. So we're on the last race for the gold coin. I'm suspicious of race 2, but you know what, 114 will cover it, so that's fine. Oh, it did win on race 2, good. So there's a gold medal. I keep calling them coins, they're gold medals, don't get me wrong, they're medals. Because we're in some sort of Olympics-esque type event. No Olympics branding though, we haven't paid for the license. Right, so we can do the first 4. We've got an aluminium, a Dodge Hornet, and another aluminium and a ceramic. So let's find some cars that will work. If I use all my performance tyre cars at the top end, that should cover us off even if there's a bit of dirt. because the opponent will be, commons. Okay. That's perfectly fine. I haven't used any of these cards yet in this challenge, so we may as well use them for this. Half a mile for my Koenigsegg will get good points, as you'd imagine, against a Fiat. Good. Right, so this is the first aluminium. It's not going to expect much, so we'll just whip through it. Chrysler, Nissan, Aston, new one, Peugeot, new Peugeot. Sorry, I shouldn't have whipped through it. Honda was the last card. I shouldn't have whipped through that. That was an idiot move, but it was just a black and white picture of a new car. So we're playing for the Hudson now. Let's throw the same cards back in. This is a prize car, but it is just common. It won't be that useful, but it's a car to go in the garage. The low-end prize cars are still good, still worth having. It's nice to have prize cars at low end, I think. Nothing special, they're not going to set the world alight, but it's a nice thing. There it is, Hudson Hornet RQ13 standardised rear-wheel drive. Right, so we have 2 more medals to play with, so let's claim those packs. And I might play the last thing to get the 5th one, which gets you the Ford Transit van. I do like the Ford Transit van. Okay, so we'll see. Right, here we go. This is another aluminium. Chrysler, Mazda, Lancia, ugly Lancia, Peugeot, and a Fiat. Okay, that's that pack done. So, the 4th pack, the 4th round is a ceramic pack, 3rd pack. Let's play for the ceramic pack. You never know, we might get legendary. Because today, the best car we're pulling is going to be a Hudson Hornet, which is a prize car for the commons. So let's hope we get something in this ceramic. Throw these boys back in. Right, we know that's about 380 something, don't we? Is it? 374. Okay. Right, here we go. Come on, make it a good one. Let's start this challenge with a great car. Jaguar, Bentley, Mercury, Audi, and a Hyundai Santa Fe Super Rare. Oh well, never mind. Right, so that Ford Transit is looking at me. We can get it in this challenge. We're not getting anything better, but we can get it because I can play these 10 rounds pretty quick if you stick with me. I mean, you can just skip to the end of the video, of course, but then, yeah, I don't know. I mean, you could do that with all videos, couldn't you? Look, watch it with me. Please stay with me. Let's do this. 10 rounds, real quick. Right, slick tyres on wet. This shouldn't be too difficult to do if they're all slick tyres on wet. Yeah, good. Right, let me know in the comments below, while we're doing this, if you've got some good cars for this. The collection of cars for Summer Games is massive because they're going to be doing it across different countries and etc, etc. So it's a big collection of cars. I've got some big legendaries in this Summer Games tag. Let me know if you've got anything good. It's just coincidentally dropped out a couple of my max legendaries into Summer Games, so I'm pretty pleased with that, but it just depends on whether we get to use any of them until the end, basically. I suppose the last challenge for the Zenvo, the legendary, will need epics and legendaries, and until then we're going to be messing with super rares and ultra rares, I guess. But yeah, let me know if you've got anything great. Tell me what your best car is, or what your favourite car is. Not only the best cars, some of the best cars are just junk, aren't they? But let me know what you think will be your key car for winning the best thing you can get out of this challenge. Okay, 660. It's 1,000. Right, number 5. Here we go. Right. It's nice to be back on UK Wi-Fi. I've been in Istanbul for last week, and it was absolutely dreadful on hotel Wi-Fi. Really messing with me. I was losing tickets all over the place. It was crashing out on me. It was awful. It's amazing what some good old home Wi-Fi does for this game. I don't imagine people who live in countries that don't have reliable Wi-Fi, it must be horrendous to play this game. Crashing all over the place it was. But anyway, I'm home now, so that's good. We'll get on with a summer of playing top drives and dodging the hot weather. Let's just put a couple of bigger cars in because we're getting a bit further up. some of these runway drags and stuff like that, you really want something with a bit more of a high top speed. Okay, 7-1-8. Good. Round 8. See, I told you it would knock through this real quick. Right, there's the drag. You see, these long drags, I think we need bigger cars on, so I don't want to hang around in the rares, particularly when there's RQ available. Having said that, it's going to win by 110 points. There you go. Right, so 5-7-5. It's another round done. We've got 2 more to do to get that gold medal, and that gold medal will then allow me to get the Ford Transit van. Right, that's a forest slalom on grass. Yeah, okay. We'll see, it should be fine. We're going to get lots of points from the other rounds anyway, even if it's not fine. 485. Okay, good. Right, this is it for the gold medal. Right, we've got some slick tyres in there and we've got some performance tyres in there, so we just need to overpower. Okay. That's a good car, that. If you haven't got one of them and you see one, get it, that Lancia. It's a great car, I like it a lot. Right, gold medal, here we go. So we can now go back to the prize board and pick up that Ford Transit. I do like the Ford Transits. I'm a Ford Transit owner. My wife drives a Ford Transit. Very much like that one, in fact, without the blue stripe. But yeah, so I like to get the Ford Transits. It's a personal thing. Right, good. That's an E27 Ford Transit SSV. And that is the end of the first part of this Summer Games video collection. The collection which will go on for as long as it goes on for. We will see. I will do another episode probably in a few days. We'll see how fast Hutch release these challenges. Thank you very much for watching. We're done with this video now. I will see you next time. You have a great week and a great weekend. Get yourself out of here. We are done.